Jiang Jue is my brother. He has always hated me, because I'm the one who took his mother away. More than 20 years ago, during a difficult labor, I came into the world while she left it forever on the operating table. It was a murder disguised as birth. No one celebrated my arrival. Because of me, father lost the woman he loved most. And Jiang Jue lost his mother. This long, unending hatred began the day I was born, and it has never stopped. I didn't mean to miss father's birthday. It's just that day, the pain in my abdomen grew so sharp I almost passed out. That was when I first realized something was wrong. But truthfully, if I hadn't gone, maybe he felt even more at ease. Jiang Jue didn't reach out to me again. I stood outside the company building, drawing in a deep breath. After graduation, I joined his company. Climbing up from the very bottom, I rose step by step, yet no one ever discovered our relationship. In fact, I saw him less often than most of the staff. A senior executive had just resigned last week. The replacement would be announced this Monday. Everyone said it had to be me. At least before I got the diagnosis, I thought so too. I bumped into a colleague in the hallway. She gave me a cheerful wave, then leaned in with a grin. "Me, when you get promoted, don't forget to treat us to dinner." I lowered my eyes and smiled. "It's not set yet. Who else could it be?" She linked arms with me. "Out of everyone, you're the most capable." When I stepped into the meeting room, Jiang Jue was already there. Our eyes met for a brief second. And just as quickly, he looked away like I was a stranger. "Good morning, Director Jiang." He didn't look at me, just nodded. So indifferent, as if we hadn't argued bitterly just days ago. People trickled into the room. Jiang Jue cleared his throat, and my colleague nudged me, winking. I lowered my gaze to avoid her eyes. Then a familiar name cut through the air. Tang Yuchu. She walked in, slim and graceful, her smile still as gentle as ever. Jiang Jue stood beside her, introducing her to the room. "Miss Tang just returned from overseas. She'd be taking over the deputy manager position." Some people instinctively turned to look at me. I averted my gaze and looked toward the stage, at Tang Yuchu's beaming face. The air seemed to freeze for a moment. Something unspoken rippled beneath the surface. I smiled and clapped. The awkward tension broke with the scattered sound of applause. Tang Yuchu met my eyes, her gaze soft, her brows curved in a familiar smile.